Hiya, Ciinkwia. In this video, we're going to show you how to use Myaamia Kiilhswaakani, our Myaamia calendar. So if you get the calendar and you flip it open to page 1, so there's a lot of language in here for days of the week, phases of the moon, and those sorts of things. And we'll go over that more later. If you flip it again and go to the next page, you'll find the first month of the year, and this is going to be Mahkunza Kiilhswa, the young bear moon. The name of the month will be near the fold in the middle. The days of the week are along the top, as typical, starting with Sunday. So let's practice each of these, and then we'll tell you what they mean. First one, Sunday, is ciinkwia, and this means Sunday. What it literally translates as is day of prayer. The next one is Monday, or ngotakone. This literally translates as day 1. Tuesday is going to be nijakone, or literally day 2. You can guess the rest of the pattern. Wednesday is nisokone, day 3. Thursday is niakone, day 4. Friday is yaalanokone, day 5. And Saturday is katsokone, day 6. The formal words for all of these that you see on the very first page end in punikishikake. This just marks it as just one day. But for the purposes of this calendar, actually using it, we just have the shorthand. Now we'll go through each month name, starting with the first one. Mahkunza Kiilhswa is the young bear moon. Ciinkwia Kiilhswa is the crow moon. Ciinkwia Kiilhswa is the sandhill crane moon. Ciinkwia Kiilhswa is the whippoorwill moon. Kiilhswaakani Myaamia is the midsummer moon. Ciinkwia Kiilhswa is green corn moon. Ciinkwia Kiilhswa is elk moon. Kiilhswaakani Kiilhswa is the grass burning moon. Kiilhswaakani Kiilhswa is the smoky burning moon. myaamiaataweenki Kiilhswa is the young buck moon. myaamiaataweenki Kiilhswa is buck moon. The last one is Ciinkwia Kiilhswa, bear moon. And then every now and then there's an additional moon called the lost moon that we include approximately every 3 years. This is Wawita Kiilhswa. Another piece of the calendar is the phases of the moons, which you'll see on each month. We're just going to look at the second page at the very beginning, and you'll see a little chart with the phases of the moon going in a half circle. And we'll just go through all 5 of those. Now you'll notice when you're actually in each month, you only see 3, and that's because the beginning and the end one, they're marked automatically at the beginning and the end of each month. So we don't include those in the actual calendar chart. So let's start with the beginning one, ciinkwia, and that means new moon. The next one, napale, is the first quarter moon, and that means half. The middle one, wawisita, which means full moon. And then napale ne pike, which means half dead, or the last quarter moon. The last one is miyaaliswa, which is the waning crescent, and this means almost dead. Here's a few other key words and phrases that you'll find in the calendar. The first one is our word for New Year, weikikikatwe, and that's going to be on the very first day of Mahkunza Kiilhswa, which is the first of the year. The next one is pasakakanga, which is the summer solstice. You'll find that in the midsummer moon, which is Kiilhswaakani Myaamia. Another word is Kiilhsuke, which is our word for months or moons. And so that's Kiilhswa, which is moon, and you'll see that at the end of each name of the month, but just plural, so it means all of them. And that's different from the title of our Myaamia calendar, which is Myaamia Kiilhswaakani. Kiilhswaakani kind of means the thing that represents the moons. And so that's how we call the calendar. Newe.